Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing this fun Christmassy Jingle Bell holiday look. If y'all want to see that, then keep on watching. Alrighty, and to start off our tutorial, I am taking my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It is a very illuminating primer. I love it. Now I'm going for an illuminating primer because I really want that glow. I really want that special holiday by the fireside kind of glow. So this is a fantastic primer. I love it. Next up, I am taking my Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the shade Warm Nude. This is such a favorite of mine. I love it. Love the color, love the feel, love the coverage, love the smell. It is a gorgeous foundation. And of course, you guys know, I put some on the back of my hand. Use the brush. And whatever you have left on, just put on in any sparse areas. Of course, taking our damp beauty blender. Alright, now that that's all blended, we take our concealer. Of course, mine is the absolute favorite Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. Like I said, I find the dotting method the best because it doesn't tug too much on the skin. Also put it up on any imperfections. Taking my Cake and Bake sponge, I need a new one. These are amazing. I really suggest one. You can find them at Sephora. And I think it is a Sephora exclusive. I'd have to check on that. But these are so worth it because as you can see, it really gets up to where it needs to be in the lines. So it can really create that perfect blend without leaving any gaps. And now, of course, it is time to set that in place and bake it. So I'm just taking my Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. And on the other side of our Cake and Bake sponge, we are taking that and just baking and caking under our eyes. Speaking of baking, what do you guys like to eat for the holidays for baking? I mean, of course, Christmas cookies, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, all kinds of goodies. It's hard to decide. There's so many good things. Baking the nose. And taking our little powder puff here. And you just really want to press that into the skin to help make it last. And while that is baking, we can do our brows. Taking my Goof Proof eye pencil in shade number 4. You just want to make sure everything is all straightened out before you start filling in. And I'll do the other eyebrow off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the other brow off camera and I am simply wiping off the baking. Now you want to be gentle because you don't want to disturb all the layers of concealer, foundation, any of that. But make sure that you do get as much powder as you can off. And for the contouring, I am using the Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018. This bronzer, I kid you not, guys, this is the best. I love it so much because it's warm without being orange. And I love a nice warm bronzer. You can see, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, yes, I do love like the Hoola bronzer and the Amazonian clay one. That is beautiful, but I think Too Faced really tops it. It blends well, it's a good color. Taking my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. Also taking the end of the baking side and just cutting that cheek. So we have a very defined contour, which I love. So next up, we are going in with a brightening powder. I am using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. Taking the lighter of the two shades and just putting that under the eye, down the nose, on the chin. And as you can see, it really helps to brighten it up. Once again, going back into the Too Faced Best Year Ever and taking Will You Marry Me. I love this blush. It has almost, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has an almost gold shimmer to it. And so it makes it with a hint of peach, and I love that. It goes on very smooth, very natural. It's just a gorgeous color. And of course, the next step, now I'm going in to contour my nose with the same Too Faced bronzer. As you can see, it's a bit harsh, but like I said, with this bronzer, it blends out super well. Taking also, once again, the contour palette, going in with the lighter shade, and going on the sides of the nose. And as you can see, that nose is snatched. Of course, next up is our highlighter. I'm taking the NYX Away We Glow in Crystal Glare. You guys know I love this one. Blend it out. And to make that highlight extra, we are going to go back with this. Taking #blessed, and this is one of the most beautiful highlighters I have used. It is gorgeous. I love this palette. Of course, we set that liquid highlighter with a powder highlighter, and boom, we got that glow. I know I've said it before, but look at that, guys. Just look at that. Amazing. So, just wipe the baking off your face. And now it is time to move on with the eyes. Okay, as you can see, I've zoomed y'all in so you could get a better and more detailed look at the eyes. I have primed my eyes already with my faithful handy dandy Ulta Eye Primer. So now it is time to set it. Taking the Best Year Ever from Too Faced, grabbing the shade Marshmallow, and just applying that all over the eye. Going in with our Tarte Holiday set, I am grabbing the shade Cloud 9. And just lightly putting that in the crease to help warm it up. Going in with the shade Caravan. Just blending that in as well. It's more of a taupe shade. Grabbing my Naked Smoky palette and grabbing the shade Slanted, which is this one, the middle one of the grays. I want kind of a silvery classic holiday look. Next, I am grabbing a Dagger, which is the darker of the grays, and I am actually taking it on a smaller, more defined brush. So this is the actual brush it came with, and you only want a little bit, just to help define the outer corner. And running a little bit underneath the eye. And for the rest of the lid, I am so excited to try out the new Urban Decay Heavy Metal. And we are just going to go all over our lid with this shade Aluminum. Guys, that pigmentation. It's incredible. So just taking that shade and sweeping it all over the rest of the lid. Taking it again and running it under. Isn't that amazing, guys? I love this palette. I can't wait to try out more looks. Just look at that, guys. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I'm going to finish the other eye off camera. And I've zoomed y'all out again. And continuing on, I wanted to take the Glam Rock shade and put that in my inner tear duct. My goodness, just look at that highlight. So I am going to highlight my brows as well. Going back with Too Faced, I am taking the Snow Day and just highlighting that brow bone. You want to make sure that is blended well, because blending is key in makeup. Gorgeous. So now I'm going to move on to the lips. I am taking my Tarte Tartist Lip Paint in the shade Bay. I haven't tried this out yet in this particular shade, but Tarte has the most amazing lip paints. And I really wanted to go for that classic Christmas red lipstick. Wow, look at that. I love this color. My new favorite. And of course, getting a little bit carried away and excited, I almost forgot to do our eyeliner and mascara. So of course, y'all know I'm taking my favorite, the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in black. And remember, when you're drawing a wing, you always want to take your time. And there we go. Isn't that great? And I'm going to curl my lashes off camera. Alrighty, so our lashes are curled. I am taking my Tarte Fake Awake and putting that in my tight line. And now taking my mascara, the Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara. It is so good. I love it. And I love the little brush shape. Reminds me of a little Christmas tree. Now, going in with our Peach Blur blurring powder. I have recently just become addicted to blurring powder. It helps bring out that inner shine in you. It looks amazing. It does so much. It helps blur your skin and help really cover any flaws. Last but not least, it is time to set. I am taking my all-time favorite setting spray, the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. And let that set. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my Jingle Bell tutorial. If y'all liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Also, check out my description box. It has all my social media links down below. Also, the super awesome social media shout out. Love you guys. Bye!